Don't you think we're done?
Would you guys, like, I know it's like 10, 15 years, maybe even longer, but when you have kids, are you going to kind of try and, like, monitor? How are you going to go about, like, the cancel culture with your kids? Are you going to try and teach it to them at a young age? Because I think that's something that's going to need to be taught later on.
I think that, like, I think that all three of us, we didn't really have, like, that technology. Like, I feel like we were, like, one of the last generations to not have, like, iPads in our face from, like, 1 year old. So, I think that I'd probably, like, wait a little bit, and once my kids did get into that stuff, I'd explain to them, like, hey, there's people on this that does this. Just don't mind your business. You don't have to you don't have to comment things. You don't have to say nasty things. If someone says something nasty, like, to you about you posting something, then you can report it, but it doesn't need to go further than that. Like, it's honestly, really,
you gotta teach, like, self-esteem. You know, that's really what it's more about. You gotta teach, like, confidence. This shit does not matter. You need to be confident with yourself, not with some random person across the world.
Probably some random, like, 20-year-old is commenting under your video.
Sitting in their mom's basement, fucking, no hygiene, just some random dirty person. You know, you can't just assume every single person that's leaving these comments is, like, a classy, you know.
I think most of the time the people that are sitting there leaving those comments, though, are people that are very unhappy with their life and they have nothing better to do.
Which is saddening, because it's like there's so many other things you could be doing to better that than
sitting behind a screen and
create more
typing
negativity.
You're ugly on some little kid's video. Like,
you're just creating more negativity for yourself, which will just continue to catch up with yourself. I don't know if you guys, like, believe in quantum physics or whatever, but that it's more law of attraction, but that's really what it is. It's like the more negative energy you put out there, the more you receive. So if you're very unhappy and you're doing that,
honestly,
you're only making yourself you're only making yourself more unhappy over time.
Right.
And it's just, I don't understand why people do that, you know?
I don't even know if I'm going to let my kids, like, have social media at, like, a young age. Like, I feel like it's going to
be a while.
Yeah, like, I think I had social media at, like, a younger age just because, like, our parents didn't really know what it was. So they're kind of just like, oh, whatever. Like, do what you want. But I don't know. Now that
it started becoming a real thing when we were in the process of growing up.
Right. I got a Facebook when I was probably 7 or 8 years old. And the only reason was to literally just play Mafia Wars and, like, Facebook games.
I didn't get Facebook till, like, 8th grade.
Wow. Holy cow.
But I didn't get Facebook until, like,
you, like, just
a year and a half ago. Like,
what?
My parents were very firm on, like, don't get Facebook. Like, they were very scared for me to get Facebook. But then again, I've had, like, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all of that stuff beforehand. But it was just, like, I don't know what their, like, fear with Facebook is. If anything, like, I only follow really family on there. Like, I don't.
That's what it is. It's
it's not. And I don't even use it. But they were very against me getting it, and I was just like, I don't care.
It's so funny how, like, just, like, the older generations have those little things like that. Like, shit that just makes no sense. It makes zero sense, but they're so, like, firm.
I didn't get a Facebook until 8th grade because that's my mom was like, you're not getting one. When I asked in, like, 6th grade, she's like, you don't need one.
That kind of makes sense, but damn, a year and a half ago, that was, like, the end of senior year.
Yeah, I was, like, 17.
Jeez.
I had a Facebook when I was 17.
That's crazy. I think the age on it is like 13 or 12 or something.
Yeah.
So you Jesus, you were so far ahead of it. You're like, nah, not mature enough yet. I feel like you didn't really elaborate. So you just don't want to give your kids social media. Do you kind of have?
It's not that I don't want them to, because I want them to, like, experience, like, the same stuff, like, with having social media. I guess it's fun to, like, when you're in middle school, like, take pictures of your friends on Snapchat and, like, post stupid stuff on Instagram, but I'm just scared that they're gonna, like, post something, and then with cancel culture, I feel like if it gets worse when we're, like, parents and stuff, like, I'm just scared for them, because I've seen videos of people literally just posting something, like, years ago. Like, I get it's not right, but, like, they literally will post it and then they get, like, their scholarships taken away even though it was, like, 10 years ago.
So that's where I was kind of asking her, is, like, would you just teach them? Because I think, like, if you just completely take that away from them, that can cause a lot of
they're gonna do it anyways.
Right, but it also, there's good things to be taken away from social media. There's things you can learn. So you're also taking away opportunity now. When you could just, instead of just taking social media away and saying you're not doing that, you teach them.
I would definitely
about the dangers, about what can go on there. You teach them instead of just saying you're not ready, you're immature.
Well, I'm going to let them use it, but I feel like you're, like, I don't even know. I feel
it's hard to monitor it once they have it, so I feel like you said, teach them beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's more of just even, like, a basic respect thing for most of it.
Don't
like, it's people. Just, like, don't cyberbully. Don't post anything inappropriate. Like,
have self-confidence.
Right.
Have
like,
self-esteem.
It's
don't
more
put
of,
too much business out there. Keep your life still personal to an extent.
Right. Like, you don't need to tell the world everything. You don't need to tell all your friends everything. Like, it's fine to post, oh my God, at the beach with my friends. Like, that's cool or whatever. But, like, don't be, like, taking any, like, pictures that shouldn't be posted. And, like, just, I don't know. A lot of it is, like, a respect thing. I feel like that kids have to learn. And that, like, as parents, though, we'd be able to teach them the right way to go about social media.
Don't you think we're done?